Hello, people of the internet. It is your friend Jack, or it is the guy on the internet named Jack that you don't know. And today we're talking about something cool, which is called finding your own approach to life and creating cool stuff. So this is going to be a chapter of my book that we're talking about today. I'm talking about it because I wrote about it today, and really it's just about exactly what it says. It's about finding your own approach. Sorry if there's a windstorm of dust flying across my screen. It kind of looks cool though. The fan is on, but what we're really focusing on is not the fan. It is going to be of just creating cool stuff and how I think a lot of people could benefit from finding their own way, which is really the best way versus finding the way that's better for everybody, because the way that's better for everybody kind of sucks for individuals most of the time. Like the most applicable way for everybody is probably the least applicable to individuals. So yeah, let's dive into that. Also, this is a good example, the video I'm making right now, of my own approach to YouTube. And I hope you can see that. I'm really just recording daily diary vlogs of what I'm doing, which sounds kind of funny. I'm not putting a bunch of effort into thumbnails, production. I'm just kind of talking in an authentic way and trying to increase the value I can deliver every day of these videos in a way that's not really typical. It's my own approach. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm experimenting. So just think about that while we're going through this video. When I say that the best approach is usually your own approach or what works best for you, I don't mean that you're not going to be devoid of copying others. You're not going to be remixing good ideas to make them your own. What I really mean is that you take a bunch of other ideas that are pretty good and you mix them together to apply to what you want out of life, what you want to create, your goals, and then make it yours. Make that approach yours. There's a bunch of good, simple advice out there to get 1% better every day. That would be awesome. In a year, you're going to get 37 times better. But what you do to get 1% better, that is up to you. That is where you take different approaches. And if you're doing something like YouTube, then everyone's going to tell you to get better at thumbnails, get better at scripting videos, get better at making titles. All of these things are useful, but there's probably a way around some of the things where you could take a different path and end up in the same place of being successful in the way that you want to be. Feeding on the YouTube example, I saw a tweet recently that was basically saying how Mr. Beast told someone that if they want advice from him on YouTube, they should make 100 videos first. Now, I've made 1,000 videos. I got millions of views on other channels, but this channel, I'm taking a different approach because I think you can make a bunch of videos, and if you're just doing the same thing over and over again, you're not trying to get better at something specifically, you're gonna be kind of left in a weird place where you put in all this effort, but it wasn't continuous improvement efforts, and you feel like there's nothing else you can do. You feel hopeless, and I don't want that to be the case. So I think finding your own approach and being excited about it is probably a much better way to go about doing things. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. What I'm doing now, it's not making fancy thumbnails. It's not editing my videos for an hour or, many hours. An hour is not even that long. But rather, it's just trying to improve upon the aspects that to me are way more fun. Talking to the camera, how I articulate myself, how I frame the story that I'm telling, how I document what I'm doing, making it interesting based on my interests, but making it valuable to you too, and focusing on those parts rather than the parts that are just things I find boring and not fun at all. Now, there is major trade-offs to taking this approach. It's not going to be the same as someone else's approach, but the point is that I'm experimenting and trying to find my own approach. If this doesn't work, then I can adjust it. I can iterate on it and find something that does work. But that's the whole point of trying an alternate route. Many of these things that I'm saying now also may be just seen as lazy, a lazy approach. And honestly, maybe I am taking a lazy approach. But they also say that laziness is a great frontier for innovation. Or I don't know who they is, but someone said that somewhere. So maybe I am trying a more organic, lazy approach. But it's for fun. And also it's because I actually enjoy the parts that I'm doing, and there's a lot more likelihood that I can do something for a long period of time and get better at it if I enjoy what I'm doing. Yeah, basically what I'm doing to find my own approach is just documenting what I do. So I'm making an app, I'm writing a book, I'm writing a newsletter, and I'm talking about that here. Also, it kind of helps that what I'm talking about is about creating stuff in general, or in the process of creation, because I think that's kind of something anyone in humanity would enjoy doing or benefit from doing. You can check out my You Were Built to Create video if you want more on that. But that's what I'm doing. I'm just documenting things, I'm putting it out there, and I'm trying to get a little bit better every time at how I display my points, how I talk to the camera, how I bring authentic thoughts or authenticity to the viewer. And that's what I'm doing. That's my approach. I don't know if it's going to work yet. It's always being iterated on, but I'm going to kind of let you figure the rest out by yourself on your approach, because you're going to have to figure that out. I can't tell you the approach to take. All I can say is you're going to have to do things that you like if you want to do them for a long time. Otherwise, they're going to make you miserable. Key thing though, a lot of things you don't like and do like, either way, there's going to be hard things you have to do. So I'm not saying that there's not going to be. Matter of fact, the hard things are probably the best things in the end, or your particular struggle that you can endure for your life, and you choose to do that, play that game. So with that being said, good luck. Figure out what you want, make your approach optimize around what you want or what you don't want, and go create your own approach. That's it for today. If you want to see this chapter in my book, then you'll have to wait a while because my book's not out yet, but I don't know why I said that. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your friend Jack. Yeah, we're at, I think, like 49,000 words in my book now, so it's going pretty well. I just thought I'd let you know, even though you don't care. See you later.